All right, everyone. Good night, good morning. I don't know where you are, what time it is, but here it is nighttime. And we are on day one, episode one of Lessons Learned with C Stiggs and KDK. All right, so.
Okay, be quiet. Don't wake up.
Okay, yes. So,
Yes, sorry.
day one was airport and travel day.
All the travel.
So, Katie, you want to start us off with lesson one?
Yes, lesson one. Make sure you download the app for the airline that you are flying. It could be critical into whether or not you get on the correct plane at the correct time. We almost missed the flight.
Yes.
It was scary. We actually held up the flight a little bit because we were at the wrong gate. And long story short, if we had the right app, we might have avoided it. So plan ahead.
Yes. Well, because we had the app, we actually figured things out.
Yes, we didn't have to wait as long as some other people. Could have been worse. Could
Yes.
always be worse.
All right, lesson number 2 for day one is losing things. First, we started off with Katie losing her water bottle. Then I lost my Fitbit to charge HR, so that was great.
It's a big deal.
And then we thought we lost a lot of other things, but we actually found them. But the things we for sure lost were a water bottle and a Fitbit. So
We forgot many things. Carly almost lost her glasses and her camera, but rest assured that we actually do have them.
Yep. And before we even got to the airport, we forgot things also, so that can kind of classify as losing things as well. So losing things, don't do that. That's lesson number 2. And number 3.
Number 3. Oh, they're out of order. Train ticket, Oyster card. What was that?
Well,
Well.
so
that was our first day.
yes. So when you buy an Oyster card, it only works in
Explain
London.
what an Oyster card is.
Okay, so an Oyster card is a card, like a
Oyster,
gift card.
like the shell and the fish.
Yes, and it's a card, like a credit card, same size, shape, and it only works in London, which
On the underground.
no, we were not aware of that.
I was
So,
aware.
oh, you were. Oh, okay. Anyways, and so it only takes you to. So we had to get to where we are right now at Saffron Walden. We had to take 3 trains.
No, 3
buses.
2 subway. No.
Okay.
We took 2 subways, a train, and a bus.
And then a walk, and then a walk.
Yeah.
So with all of that, the Oyster card only gets you so far out of
They
London.
covered the 2 subways.
Yep.
2 underground rides.
Yep. And it also covered part of the train, but not all of it. So then, just like in the movies, like maybe some of you are familiar with I Love Lucy, the guy comes on the train and checks for your ticket. So we gave him our Oyster card. He said, "Where's your ticket?" We didn't have one.
We played the clueless tourist
Yep.
card. We were almost
Yeah.
like pretending we didn't speak English, but
You did?
I just made that up right now.
Well,
I wasn't thinking
that
on
would've
my
been a good
feet
idea.
that much.
That
No,
would've
I
been a
was
good
too
idea.
terrified. I thought he was going to take us off the train.
He didn't, and then we could pay on the train. And then the problem was that we had, which that's gonna go into tomorrow's lesson, but we only had euros, and they only take pounds, so we couldn't pay on the train. And he, cut us some slack, and so we could pay at the station. So it all worked out. But just
Which
know
is
that.
frustrating because we bought a whole bunch of euros and we couldn't use any of them.
Well, that's tomorrow's lesson, so we can't say that yet. So, with that lesson, Oyster cards only get you so far. You have to actually then buy a paper ticket. So
be clear about the ticketing because you don't want to be that person who gets kicked off the train.
yeah, you don't want to be that person.
Or gets fined.
Not at all. It's a lot of money, actually.
It was. But we didn't get fined.
No, we
It's
didn't.
okay.
Yep. All right, so that wraps up day one of lessons learned, and we are going to wrap up every episode with word of the day for lessons learned. So our word of the day is
Da 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 da. Where is it? British pound.
where is that the word of the day?
I don't know. That's what you meant.
British pound.
British pound because we were so excited about that we were prepared ahead of time and had the euro, and then it turns out that was all a lie. So we had to buy the pound.
Yep, they're
And
different.
life has been better since we bought the pound.
Who knew?
Who knew?
All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of lessons learned.